Me and my wife live to different states due to our jobs. Will there be an issue during adjustment of status interview? Well, it depends on how strict the officer wants to be, but you have to be prepared for that and prepared to answer why it is that you're living separately. So that's something you should definitely consult with a lawyer, do some practice interviews, look at the documents that you have. There's a lot we have to analyze because that is a red flag. If you're not living together, that's going to give heightened scrutiny. But I've had cases be approved where we explain, you know, one spouse might have been on an H-1B visa where they're locked into one city and working, and typically the other spouse was either going to school in another city or had some jobs. So in one case, I had a guy who was H-1B in Los Angeles. The wife got into some medical school in another, or medical residency. And when you get a medical residency, you've got to go. That's all you have to do. So she was in New York, he was in LA, and you know, it was serious. I have another one where the guy was on OPT, which is a student visa, and he was teaching at a university in the East Coast, and the spouse in LA was, you know, here. And we said he's going to move here, but he has to wait for the semester to end because he's teaching. It's a prestigious job to have. You can't just give it up. And they were totally fine with it. You just have to have a good explanation, something reasonable. And so if you have two different jobs, then you can explain it and how you're coping with it. If you're flying back and forth to see each other, having the tickets is good to show that you're invested in the relationship. Maybe call records. Normally they don't even go into this far, but you got to be safe and document as much as possible when you have these relationships when you're living separately, because you never know how strict some officers are going to be. So you really have to have the documentation to show and the ability to explain yourself as to why this is a legitimate relationship, it's a legitimate reason that you're separated, and here's the additional proof of that relationship. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please click subscribe down here and ring that bell to get the latest updates. Also, please follow us at the links above on these various social media sites to catch the latest information, live videos, and more to help you be updated on U.S. immigration.